good evening, or good morning. Blessing, wherever this current finds you. Take a breath with me. Let the quiet fill the spaces in between. The evening settles, and the weekend's necessary labor is complete. The rake is leaning near the shed. The yard is clean and neat. I trust we've cleared the debris, pushed back the chaos, dealt with all the fuss, except for one detail observed in this fading golden haze. That stoic face right there, caught in the yard's unchanging ways. It's our own little Maui of Moai, the relic of a great thought placed here on land, a small piece of ancient strength built not by gods but by modern hand, staring out with eyes that have seen the turning of our daily run, witnessing the endless cycle of the chores that must be done. And in its grandeur, its humble, undeniable backyard might, it becomes a canvas for the transient and the ephemeral light. Look closely, if you will, at the image you've chosen to accompany these words. That giant, colossal face, weathered by salt, by sun, by the passing of the birds, and the leaves, so many leaves, a swirling, relentless autumn tide. Not the imaginary mighty ocean, mind you, nor the chipping hand of time's design, but fragile, discarded remnants of the foliage that was mine. Carried by the wind's soft breath, swirling, settling on the eyes, across the stern, unblinking brow, upon the solemn, knowing cheek. A fleeting invasion, a minor, temporary, hollow tweak. They gather there, these small, dry, papery things, seemingly intent on burying the grandeur that the granite brings. And in that image, after the hours have been spent in sweat and dusty heat, I find a profound and striking truth about the soul's true retreat. For you, for me, for every soul that just completed one more thing, we too are often like those mighty garden statue heads, carved from experience, chiseled by the journeys we have led. We stand, perhaps not on an island in the Pacific's churning vast, but right here in the garden built by efforts made truly to last. To simply be, cultivating the inner peace that saw us through the storm. We seek our solace, striving to stay steady, centered, and warm. And then, when we finally think the labor is done, the leaves arise. Oh, the leaves, they are the irritations, the minor common slights, the small unnecessary burdens that disturb our quiet nights, the nagging whispers of the project you must still attend, the biting sharp fatigue that seems to flow till the end, the trivial anxiety that clouds your clear, effective mental view, the tiny failures that can chip away at what you know is true. They don't arrive as roaring gales, no sudden, massive, awful force, but as persistent flutters changing subtly our inner course. They cling to us, these little specks of bother and dust, threatening to obscure the monumental strength that we can trust and thrust and throw. They pile on our shoulders, settle on our weary heads, a constant minor weight that constantly our spirit dreads. It's the sheer discomfort, isn't it? The indignity, the slight disgrace, to feel these tiny fragile things upon your strong, hard-working face. To know your worth, your depth, your boundless inner vibrant core, and yet be coated by the debris that you just finished sweeping for. They are the distractions, the unnecessary noise, the slight offense, the hollow mockery that drains away our common sense. They don't break us. They don't shatter our foundation built and fast. They merely cover briefly truths that are truly built to last. And in that covering, in that mild, insistent, constant siege, we feel a fleeting sense of anger, sometimes even deep unease or disease. A disease, a fleeting moment where the monumental feels so small because of insignificant leaves that threaten us to fall. But here's the crucial vital point, a truth to hold and truly keep. Those leaves, they are so temporary, while your true being runs so deep. They cannot alter the stone. They cannot crack the painted form. They cannot diminish the strength that saw you through the chore and the storm. They merely sit there for a time, a temporary light veneer, They have no power over what you hold inside so truly clear. Your substance, your resolve, your wisdom gained through living's art remains untouched, a solid, beating, monumental, vibrant heart. The humiliation, it's a phantom, a figment of the mind, a whisper from the trivial, leaving nothing real behind. The discomfort, a fleeting sensation, soon to be erased. When the greater wind, your inner strength, sweeps all of them to haste. So look again at that enduring, silent, stony face. It doesn't fight the leaves, it simply holds its rightful place. It doesn't shrink, it doesn't crumble, it doesn't curse the air. It simply is profound, mighty, standing solid there. And then inevitably, a stronger gust, a different breeze, or perhaps just time will lift away those bothersome dry trees. The face emerges clear again as if no leaf had ever been, unchanged, undiminished, the stoic guardian of the scene. We are those statues, friend, every single one of us, forged in trials, standing strong, weathering life's fuss, tempestuous trust and fuss. The leaves will come, the petty things, the slights, the doubts, the fears. They will attempt to cloud your vision through all of the coming years. They'll try to hide your brilliance, to lessen all you know you are, but they lack the power. They cannot leave a lasting scar. They cannot touch your essence, the magnificent core being that is you. So let them settle, let them drift, and simply see them through. For beneath their fleeting, hovering presence, you remain profound, a monumental spirit standing firm on hallowed ground, unshaken, undeterred, a beacon